We're back.
Jessica, where have you been?
Well, right now I'm in New York City.
Have you been celebrating a very special day that may be today?
Yeah, it's my birthday.
Happy birthday, Jess. Okay, now, but we know with you, your birthday goes on for a long, long time.
Yeah,
So
like
how does...
It's been celebrating for like 3 weeks and it keeps going.
Yeah, so you've been where? Barcelona?
Barcelona, now New York. Party rolls on to Durham, then to Jacksonville, then to HIMSS, baby.
Okay, and what did you do for your birthday in New York City?
A little Hall & Oates at Madison Square Garden.
Oh, I'm not sure I can go for that.
Oh, I'll do anything that you want me to. Yeah, like, no, you can't go for that.
I can't go for that either. They were, without question, it was 40 years ago. They were the worst pop duo of the 80s by a mile, or the 70s, whichever decade they were in. Terrible.
No.
And how is it that they are selling out Madison Square Garden 40 years
I know, I had a great time.
Beggars
It was
believe.
great. It was great. You're just mad. You're just bitter. All right. We have so much to talk about. So for those who are watching still, we're going to do a two-parter here. So you guys are going to watch this episode. These are the A deals we're going to talk through. And then there's going to be another episode, the B episode. And that one is going to have a special guest star. So you have to tune into the B one because this one got singing.
Oh, well,
all right,
I'm looking forward to finding who the guest star is. All right.
Oh, my God. All right. Get your timer ready. Let's go.
All right. 1, 2,
2,
go.
3. All right. Oh, my God. Big news. As if coronavirus wasn't enough, Trump is coming to HIMSS now. All right.
Oh, my God. Two infestations at one conference.
Why?
Actually,
Why
it's kind of a smart move for him, because, you know, he doesn't cost him any money, unlike Hillary Clinton and George W. Bush, who cost him a couple $100,000 each, because he's sitting president. He loves going to Florida. I think he'll be a bit shocked to find a crowd that's not all, you know, his own supporters. We'll find out what actually happens there. But kind of interesting. Although usually they have experts. I don't think he qualifies as an expert in anything.
Well, excited for that. All right, K Health raises a $48 million C round. This is a big one. It's primary care. Anthem's in there.
Yeah, this is another chatbot. They've become their Israeli company built on the big HMO Caleb, I think, out there in Israel. This is like, I think it's about 100 and something in total now, and they're becoming Anthem's sort of lead chatbot. There's a lot of stuff going on in this sort of chatbot market. Don't forget, Babylon has its $500 million from the Saudis. A lot of fuss there this week about unmasking one, you know, complaining about one of their trolls, who's actually a consultant in the UK. But big deal.
Okay, Accolade files for an IPO, another big IPO here, $100 million. Now they reported a loss of $57 million. What do you think about this?
Losing a lot of money and growing, you know, at about 30% a year. Great work by Dan and Neil on their S1. Looks like Comcast is basically by far their biggest client, about a third of all their revenue, which either means that they're stuck or it means they have a lot of room for growth. But it's in this navigation space, which is needed.
Okay, Cloudbreak Health, telehealth company, raises $10 million.
Jamie Edwards, well done.
He's a buddy of mine.
He's a buddy of yours, and interesting to inside the hospital telemedicine thing.
Yep. What about Q Bio raises $40 million?
This is an interesting one. That's the buzzer gone. Q Bio is out of stealth with $40 million from Andreessen Horowitz and a bunch of other, you know, smart people with smart people with money. And I had a bit of back and forth with the CEO on Twitter, because, you know, the goal is to tell you a whole bunch of stuff about your biomarkers and sell it to consumers. You know, this is the opposite of what Lisa Sunan says works. Lisa Sunan says, don't ever sell them to consumers, they'll never buy it. Sell it to consumers for like a pretty hefty membership. It was like $4,000 to $5,000 or more. And a couple of companies have tried this, like Wellness FX and Aravali, and they've kind of died or gone out of business. Aravail, whatever it's called, it's not going to work here anymore because they're gone. I should probably get back into it on Twitter with the CEO and figure out, they say they're not going to make so much better, it's going to work, but hard to make money selling stuff direct to consumers, especially when it's like a biomarker stuff, and what do you do about it anyway? Perhaps,
What was your
perhaps
big
you go
breakthrough?
jogging on the couch to 5K.
Oh, how's it going?
About to go off and do week 3, run number 2, and I'm not dead yet.
All right. Well, we'll look forward to seeing you at HIMSS, or maybe not. Weren't you planning on getting coronavirus from hugging Mandy Bishop?
No, I'm planning on dying
there
while I hug Mandy Bishop. As I'm hugging her, if I'm going to die, that would be a nice way to go.
I told you, do not bring your body, have her bring your body back to our booth, because we're not dealing with paying exhibitor services to take that away. Like, absolutely not.
She should leave my body in the middle of the floor.
I'm going to find one of those startup alleys and just throw it in there and just let them pack it to.
Oh, well, you know, you couldn't denote it to science or science fiction.
They don't want it. Okay, on that note, you can follow Bolty Boy and all of his exploits on Twitter at Bolty Boy, or you can follow me at Jess and Matthew. We are going to be at HIMSS next week, but before we do that, you need to tune into the Part B, like Medicare, Part B of this episode, where we go through how many more deals. We got like 8 more deals from what we missed from the last 2 weeks during Marin County Ski Week. And then my lost in Barcelona coronavirus, not at Mobile World Congress issues.
All right. So are we sure we're going to be at HIMSS?
That's what they said as of now, and they've invited the president. So what's going to happen?
I thought it might be clever if they just invited him and then immediately cancelled it.
Oh, sorry, coronavirus. Can't do this
It'll be a big snub, but we'll see.
Bad, terrible. We really wanted you to speak, but no.
All right.
We'll see what happens.
I guess we'll see each other tomorrow on Health in 2.0.